You are watching Stripped Down Live, Saskatchewan's only one-hour local music showcase, the show that brings the venue to you in the comfort of your own living room. I'm your host, Curtis Anderson, and tonight, taking the Stripped Down Live stage, it's Ezra James Phillip.
I remember your days full of sin. Whoa, how you pulled me in. And I loved hard and I loved tenderly, your darling. You don't know what you did to me. You still got a grip on me, and darling, I'm so weak I can't get you out of my mind. You are one of a kind, and I told myself that one day you'll go away, but here I am with thoughts in my head. What a bad habit I got myself into, and I rest my head and I pray I don't need you. What a bad habit I got myself into, and I rest my head and I pray I don't need you. And the sun didn't come out today, and for a second I took a step back and I prayed, oh, you're no sugar and spice, you're not very nice, and I just hopped on that old train wreck and went for the ride. Oh, I went for the ride. Da, 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 da. Whoa, oh, 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 you still got a grip on me. And darling, I'm so weak. Oh, I'm so weak. What a bad habit I got myself into, and I rest my head and I pray I don't need you. What a bad habit I got myself into, and I rest my head and I pray I don't need you. And I pray I don't need you.
You are watching Stripped Down Live. We're spending 60 minutes with Ezra James Phillip. You have an incredibly fun name for me. I'll tell you why.
Oh, nice.
Sorry if this is going into too much information on my end. Phillip, I went to Prince Philip Elementary School. My middle name is James, and the name Ezra just puts me in such a good place. When I was a kid, I would play Little League on the original Nintendo with my cousin, who was a huge baseball fan.
Yep.
I do not care for baseball,
Okay.
but there was one player named Ezra that would get a home run every time, and he would get so mad at me, and he would throw the controller, and those are just some of my warm childhood memories, was
That's perfect.
not caring about baseball and just schooling him on the NES in Little League every single time. Welcome to the show, Ezra James Phillip.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
How did you find out about Stripped Down? This is a fun story.
You.
Me.
Yep.
But then you researched Stripped
But
Down
then I
Live.
did research Stripped Down Live, and I
And
saw
I'm
some interesting stuff.
So curious about this, because we did 7 seasons and took a 4 year break and came back
Yeah.
and kind of reset the show to what it should have originally been. But in those first 7 seasons, especially season like 5, 6, 7, some crazy stuff went down. So watching it in reverse, what stands out of the original run of Stripped Down Live?
Well, the technology for one.
Okay.
I looked back and I was like, whoa, this is old.
It was kind of grainy.
Yeah. I don't know.
But some of the names that came through here?
The sheepdogs, yeah, that was cool. I thought that was super sweet. Anna Haverstock,
Yes.
she's awesome. Yeah.
Yes, she was on the ones you could watch properly though, the HD
The
of
HD,
last season. In a couple bands as well as playing solo, you have many names out there online.
I do. Well, like Two Odd Fox was just like a very short project.
Okay.
But
I
that's
found
kind of
out
like,
on Bandcamp.
yeah, that's where I just like have lots of my like original stuff. It's more so just a platform for me to be like, hey, here's recorded music. Because it's still kind of like the same idea. I just dropped a band member and went solo. And I'm in Chunder Buffet.
Chunder Buffet.
Yeah. They were like a weird punk band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd kind of have to be with the name Chunder Buffet.
Yeah, you
Is
have
there-
to.
Is there any
It's the law.
story behind Chunder Buffet? If we ever do full bands, again on Stripped Down, live as we did in the past, Chunder Buffet would be a good starting point.
Yeah.
Would be a good launch.
Oh, we'd love to do that. That'd be
Yes.
fun.
What would Chunder Buffet bring to the Stripped Down live stage? What would we expect for a Chunder Buffet live show?
A bunch of femme babes
Okay.
who are really, really weird. We're all really weird. And Cass, like our lead singer, she's awesome, and she like purposely makes weird faces at the crowd
Okay.
just for like oomph, you know, just like we'll be like, "Wah," and just like it's awesome. It's awesome.
I was already excited about this episode. Then when I saw the words Chunder Buffet, I was really excited about the episode. So now I'm going to go home and do what you did with Stripped Down Live and Creep
Chunder Buffet.
Chunder Buffet.
Do it. We just came back from Halifax about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah?
Yep.
On tour.
Well, we played at Halifax Pop Explosion, so it was like a showcase festival. But we eventually want to head out east for a little tour.
Was that the one that you returned with many vegetables?
No,
We were
that
talking
was
before.
a different festival.
Okay. You were just a avalanche of information. I love it. And then Ezra._Harvey.
That's the gram.
Okay. That's the
The
gram.
Insta.
I was joking with Bryn before we started, our social media correspondent, who we'll talk to in a minute here, and because our Instagram is @StrippedDownLiveSK, and I said, should I call it Insta? I'm too old to call it Insta, but I'm going to
don't
call
know.
it the Gram now.
I like
that
the
sounds
Gram.
cool. I feel like
The gram is way better.
I feel
than
like the
Insta.
Gram sounds more like in dad territory than
Yeah.
Insta. Insta sounds like I'm trying real
Insta
hard.
is like, and gram is like, ugh. You know, it's low key.
Awesome.
It's like low key Instagram.
Why don't we throw it over to Stripped Down's social media correspondent?
Let's
You
do it.
said you learned about Stripped Down Live through me, but I learned about you through Bryn Kreisa. So let's talk to Bryn Kreisa. Bryn, welcome back. Another month, another Stripped Down Live. Last time we chatted, it was Halloween.
Yeah, it's been a while.
We were in the parking lot.
Yep,
Crazy times.
I know.
Welcome back, Bryn Kreisa. How are you
Thank
doing
you.
this chilly November night?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. So happy to be
Good.
here. What's going on?
We've got some viewers trickling in. We were talking about Classy Chassis a little bit earlier before we started filming. I see one of their band members is currently watching.
Is it Mr. Matt?
Yes, that is Matt.
Yay. They
So-
have played Stripped Down.
Really?
Classy Chassis, yeah. They
yeah.
ended season 4. We set up in a garage. We went on location. And they
That's
played
awesome.
in front of a bunch of hot rods. Yep.
Nice.
Continue.
Chassis
Sorry,
are-
Bryn.
No, that's okay. We've got some other local musicians watching. Viewers are trickling in, encouraging everyone to interact. Ask Ezra a question. You'll be entered to win a gift card to Earl's. And I must say, I think it's pretty cool how we've bridged the meeting. I met Ezra at Girls Rock Camp this summer. And, you know, we're always looking to have new musicians on the show. And so I'm glad that it worked out, that
Me
you're on
too.
here.
And you'll notice I'm representing. Rep.
Reppin'.
Yeah, I'm repping. We'll chat about that a little later. But talking about music, the first song you kicked off the show with, what was that?
That one was called Bad Habit. That was actually the first song I've ever written.
Wow.
And that was 4 years ago. Yep.
Okay. Is there a story behind the song? You were teasing this before. Said all your music's quite emotional and comes from a.
It is very emotional.
Comes
I'm
from
just very
not. Was it a
emotional
dark
person.
place? Is it?
No, it was like a. I mean, I can't swear on live television, but it was like a.
Thank you for censoring yourself.
It's like a get lost.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about ex-partner and just kind of getting stuck in weird toxic relationships and just kind of breaking away from that. So.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, again, the title of it was?
Bad Habits.
Bad Habits.
Yeah.
If people want to get a hold of your music, how can they do that?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the works.
I'm kind of in the process of recording stuff.
All right.
So
We'll get to that a little later then. We should give a shout out to our sponsors before we get into the next song. Obviously, our title sponsor, Earl's Saskatoon. This show would not be possible without the generous support of Earl's Saskatoon. Once again, if you interact via social media, you will be entered to win a $20 Earl's gift card. We'll announce the winner at the end of the show, and then just send us an email, and we'll make sure you get that sweet Earl's cash. And if you don't know, you should know, Earl's also has live music each weekend. And this Friday and Saturday night, Travis Blanchard will be taking the Earl's stage, and a lot of musicians, as seen on Stripped Down Live, play the Earl's stage. So it's it's like a snake eating its tail, right? Just
feeding each other.
Feeding each other, yeah, that's good. All right, Ezra James Phillip, song number 2, where are we headed?
This one's called Guilty.
Guilty?
I actually don't know how I wrote it. It just happened.
All right.
And I don't quite know what it's about yet. It'll get its own meaning eventually, I hope.
All right. On that intro, take it away.
Sweet.
Grew up in a house of God. Prayed every day for the pain to fade away, but oh, that devil never settled down. Lived in a town of faith, where you judge your neighbor but never to his face. So don't you dare, he's watching up there. Loved in a town of glory, infidelity knocking on every door. Oh, that devil, yeah, ain't he handsome? Go on, child, go have you some fun. The devil on my shoulder is wilder every day. The devil on my shoulder pleads guilty every day. The devil on my shoulder pleads guilty every day.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ezra James Phillip.
flower kisses on my cheek. Oh, what you do to me. The mountains are high and so are we. So baby, let's wait and see where this road will go. Darling, I don't know where this road will go. Darling, I don't know, but you're with me. Oh, you're with me. Wind me down the river flow. Take my body, paint it slow, and I'll keep you for my own. In my heart and in my soul. And when your aching bones are tired and sore, I will carry you till you feel no more. When your aching bones are tired and sore, I will carry you till you feel no more. Where this road will go, darling, I don't know. Where this road will go, darling, I don't know, but you're with me. But you're with me. Oh, you're with me. Oh, you're with me. Oh, you're with me.
You're watching Stripped Down Live with Ezra, James, Phillip. Coming back to song number 3, and that was
Darlin'.
Darlin'.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed that one. What is Darlin' about?
Love. Old lover.
Old lover?
Old lover. Ended on good terms.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a nice song.
There you go. Let's chat about Girls Rock Camp.
Yes.
Yes, I see
Oh my god.
near and dear to your heart.
I love Girls Rock so
Take
much.
me through Girls Rock Camp from your, I guess, your genesis of it, your personal.
I volunteered for the first time this year.
Oh, wow.
Just by accident, actually. I played a show, like a little show for the kids during lunch. And then Sav was short a volunteer and asked me if I could run and get a criminal record check and stuff and volunteer. And I said, yeah, sure, because I wasn't working at the time. So I just ended up hanging out all week. And it was, those kids just blow my mind. They blow my mind. Like, how much they learn in such a short period of time, because like it's not all just practicing your instruments. It's lots of like, they do put on awesome like workshops, and they teach about consent and feminism, and like it's super awesome and powerful thing to be a part of. And I connected with one of the kids who their name's Sid, and they tugged at my heartstrings. We were two peas in a pod, and it was awesome.
We had Anna on an official Stripped Down Live Girls Rock Night.
Nice.
Where we promoted the heck of it last spring before the event. Of course, Bryn Kreis a part of it as well. And I don't know how to say this without making it sound selfish, but I feel like everybody involved kind of personally takes away more than they give, if that makes sense. Like they walk away, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like feeling so amazing of where that kind of is more than helping out the kids. Not that that's not important.
Yeah.
That's,
Well,
I'm really, you know what I'm trying to say here,
yeah,
right?
I get what you're putting
yeah.
down. Yeah. I'm excited for these kids to just like get older and do more stuff like in the local music scene.
And then you get
stuff
the
too,
shout out.
And like,
Right?
I'm so excited. I'm just like, grow faster. Because like, they're just so awesome.
So what do you say to people out there who are thinking of, I guess, mentoring, coming in, helping out?
Do it. Do it. It's probably like hands down one of like the best experiences I've had.
See,
and,
that's always
like,
across the board. Everybody I
Yeah.
talk to that's involved.
Yeah.
So what are the positions? What are they looking for? It's not just musicians,
It's
correct?
not just musicians. Like they need a director, and you come up with like funding ideas and stuff like that.
And it's a year-round thing?
Yeah. Lots of all the organizers work super hard year round for 2 weeks of hopefully smooth business.
All right. Should we get Bryn involved in this conversation while we're talking
Yes.
about Girls Rock? Ladies and gentlemen, Stripped Down Live social media correspondent, Bryn Kreis. Bryn,
Hey.
welcome back. Join the conversation
Gladly.
about Girls Rock Camp. Your experiences.
Yeah, well, like I said, I met Ezra at Girls Rock Camp this year, and that's interesting. I didn't know you were kind of just thrown in
Yeah.
as a volunteer.
Yep.
Because the first time I heard your music was when you were playing one of
Yeah.
the lunch hours.
Yeah.
And Ezra actually came to the rescue for my band that I was coaching because I was short a band coach. And Ezra stepped in, and Sid was in my band, so
Yeah.
they really connected. And was there anything else I want to say about that? I don't know. Anyways, social media, we got a question that came in from Morgan. She's wondering, who are some of your musical influences?
Oh, Johnny Cash is a big one. I love me some Johnny Cash. Amy Winehouse
Nice.
is like, she's good stuff.
So both ends of the musical spectrum.
Yeah, well, it's like weird. Yeah, it's all over the place. I have never really listened to much Neil Young, but my partner is a fanatic, and now I'm listening to Neil Young, and I'm mind blown at, wow, why wasn't I doing this earlier? I'm a little bit miffed at myself because I feel like I've missed out on some time with him, but Neil Young, yeah, he's blown me out of the water right now. Yeah.
See, that's like my thing. I'm infamous for finding out about bands like 10 years after they're...
Yeah.
Like-
Well, I knew everyone knows who Neil Young is, but I never took the time to like listen to his
Resonate.
albums and like bathe in Neil Young. And
Nicely put.
yeah.
For what it's worth, I'm just going to throw this out. When I asked Bryn who we should get on in November, you were the top of her list. So,
Oh.
all right.
Well, you know what?
Good.
Like that little snippet I heard of you at Girls Rock Camp, I was like, I like Ezra's sound.
Mm.
So, and
Thank you.
I'm really enjoying
Thank
what I'm
you.
hearing.
Absolutely. Keep those questions coming in. We are, everyone gets entered for a 20 minute.
20
you
minutes
get 20
at
minutes
Earl's.
at Earl's, that's it. $20 Earl's gift card. So keep the questions coming, keep the conversation going. I forgot to give a shout out to the other sponsors of Strip Down Live. We did Earl's. We gave Earl's their moment in the sun. We should also thank Red Swan Pizza North, who feed the crew. So if you stick around 5 minutes after the show, we will be
Good pizza.
eating delicious Red Swan North pizza. Of course, the hairstyle in. I almost wore my hat. I'm so proud of my hat. It says Saskatoon Princess.
It's so
I
good.
love wearing the hat. And I almost wore it tonight on air, but I thought, you know what, the hairstyle in would probably appreciate me showing off the style as it continues to recede. And E-West Music. Those are the folks that make Strip Down Live happen each and every month. So big shout out to them. Go support them. They know what's up. They know how to keep music alive here in Saskatoon.
Sweet.
As someone who gigs a lot in both a punk band and solo, where do you have any place you kind of call home that you go to a lot to play? Or If people want to see you live.
If people want to see me live, I actually have nothing booked.
You're taking bookings.
I'm taking bookings.
Okay, we'll get you to Earl's. I'll call.
But yeah, nothing right now. But Black Cat is my jam.
Nice.
I'm a big Black Cat person.
Yep.
And Amigos. Mm-hmm.
Is Black Cat because of our own Dylan Evans, who is on crew and also works at the Black Cat? Yes, he's behind the camera.
Of course it's because of Dylan Evans. I like work nights, so I haven't been able to make it to a Black Cat open mic in a really long time. But soon, I hope.
He complains
Soon, I
about that
hope.
constantly.
I've just
He's
seen some of the best shows there. Like I saw Dayglow Abortions there.
Yep.
Back like almost a year ago, and that was freaking awesome. Oh, it's just so good.
All right, let's get to song number 4 before we take our second commercial break and our halfway commercial break. Can you believe it?
Whoa,
We're already almost half done the show, Ezra.
whoa,
Whoa,
whoa.
little Joey Lawrence coming through there. You might not get that reference because you're quite young.
A
But
child, yeah.
song number 4.
It's called Smooth Along.
Does Smooth Along have a great backstory?
It's pretty funny. I had this melody for like a really long time, and I couldn't figure out what lyrics to put with it. And then my partner and I went out canoeing for a little night canoe, and the river was just so like calm, and I just so happened to have my guitar in the canoe, so I just pulled it out and I started playing it, and then just like thought of everything in my head and went home and just like really like wrote it down as fast as I possibly could, and then it just kind of happened.
Pause. So
Yeah.
you had your guitar in your canoe.
Okay.
That's,
So
well, I mean, if I had any musical talent, I'd do the same thing. I mean,
well,
I almost want to carry around a
it's a
guitar
long
on my
story.
back just because that looks so amazing.
it was my friend's birthday. They had a little shindig at the Broadway sandbar, so we paddled there, and everyone brought their instruments there so we could hang out and have a little jam. That's why I had the guitar.
Okay.
Otherwise, it just sounds like insanely romantic and like awesome. I mean, I am like that, but that time I wasn't. It was just fluke.
As I was describing the feeling of how awesome it would be to just carry a guitar on your back all the time. Last episode, the Halloween episode, we started in the parking lot and we had to walk in, and I was dressed as the Crow, who of course has a guitar on his back.
Yep.
And I just thought it looked so badass, and then I realized I had to kind of turn sideways and go through the door like that.
It's
So it was hard
not-
to like stay in like revenge Crow character, kind of shuffling sideways and
Yeah.
trying to keep, so
Makes it not as badass.
no.
Yeah.
But having one in a canoe,
Genius.
absolutely.
They
All
should
right,
just-
Ezra and James Phillip, take it away.
Floating down the river is when I feel at home. Yeah, floating down the river is when I feel at home. And the wind is blowing all the blues away. Yeah, the wind is blowing all the blues away. My baby stays just to float down the river. My baby stays just to float down the river. And I'll smooth along my way to her. 'Cause there's no love like there is with her.
You're watching Stripped Down Live with Ezra James Phillip.
Down in small town Niplin, where the foxes like to roam, and the graveyard brings back memories of feeling all alone. There's a boy in there I know, and I see him in my dreams, and he stares at me and talks to me, but I can't hear a thing. Grab my selenite and sage, gonna cleanse this old dog town, gonna wipe away all this careless pain till I don't feel a thing. Grab a candle, make it flame, come and walk with me, my dear. Let me tell you all the little things I know you wanna hear. I am painless, I am free from all that misery. He may have killed me slow, but God takes care of me. Dip your toes in the river, let the current do its job. Let it wash away all your guilt and shame. You couldn't have stopped it all. Dip your toes in the river, let the current do its job. Let it wash away all your guilt and shame. You couldn't have stopped it all. I am painless, I am free from all that misery. You may have killed me slow, but God takes care of me.
We are spending an hour with Ezra James Phillip, but we're down to like 20 minutes. It has flown by.
It has flown by.
It has absolutely flown by. I don't want to like speak poorly of any guests we've had in the past, but it's always great when a musician comes in and knows the crew. So you know Bryn.
Yep.
You know Dylan, and you also know our audio engineer, Mr. Davis Baker.
I do know Davis.
Big fan of Davis?
I love Davis.
Not a big enough fan to name your bunny after him, though.
Okay. That was a funny
take.
story. I felt weird about naming my bunny after Davis.
It was one of the bunny
'Cause I
name
was like-
options.
Well, yeah. It popped into my head because Davis popped into my head because I saw him. He was buying pizza for my work. And so I
So
was
you had
like,
Davis on the brain when you were buying bunnies,
I always have Davis on the brain. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
shot down.
But Beavis happened instead, which I like. I like.
It would be interesting to.
He's a bit of a butthead sometimes, but.
It would be interesting to see if Davis's mom almost named him Beavis.
Could you imagine?
Mind
man.
blowing, right?
Davis would make a good Beavis. I'm staring at him and I'm
Yeah,
like,
we
"You
can
would
see
make
him
a
through the
good
window.
Beavis." Yeah.
People watching at home might wonder where we're looking, but
Yeah.
it's at our
It's
wonderful, the man that makes this show sound incredible each and every week.
True. Mm-hmm.
Big round of applause for Davis.
Bless
Fraser.
you.
All right, no one else clapped. Okay, I was looking at your Facebook profile, and under likes, you had Rafiki. Does that ring a bell?
What?
Yeah. It said you liked Rafiki. And I'm guessing that's the monkey from The Lion King,
Probably. Yeah.
which is awesome because I was Rafiki last Halloween.
That's awesome.
There's just all these weird connections tonight.
Oh man, it's meant to be.
I thought that was an oddly specific thing to like, was Rafiki. There's you're just completely blanking on your Rafiki love?
To be honest, I got Facebook when I was 12. It was probably from that
Yeah,
time in my life.
I only liked The Lion King.
liked a lot of
I only
weird-
liked The Lion King when I was 12 as well.
The Lion King is
I
timeless.
didn't completely
first
melt
of
in my
all.
chair when I
Yeah.
saw the trailer this week.
Oh yeah.
The
it was
live
like
action?
A bit of a tearjerker.
I was
Big
I was kind of
tearjerker.
grumpy old manning it. I was like, this isn't my Lion King. I was watching the trailer,
yeah.
and then when it faded to black and Circle of Life started, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of was like the highlight of my week, and then I watched it like 8 times and made my family watch it, and they're like,
Yeah.
all right, buddy, you're a little bit excited
Yeah.
about
you like
this.
a little bit too much.
Yeah, this one unfortunately is not going to be as happy. You like Child Called It, which were the most bleak books
Man,
I've ever read.
Like,
I was
I'm just a
I
weird
got
kid.
I got to almost meet Dave Peltzer. Is that his name? The author? This
think so.
gentleman that was subjected to horrific child abuse and
Mm-hmm.
grew up to be this amazing motivational speaker, and he like flew planes in Desert Storm and just like, yeah.
Mm.
But I was like, ooh, I had kind of repressed those books from my mind because I could read that stuff until I became a father, and like I cannot read anything.
It's
that
a
has to do with
hard
child
read, but
abuse.
it's a good.
It is.
read.
It's really motivational and inspirational.
Yeah.
But
kind of.
I was wondering if that was actually going to go anywhere, but it wasn't. We'll just not talk about
So
Child
cool.
Called It.
Yeah.
We'll go back to happy things. How are we doing for time? 16 minutes. We should probably get to the last of your songs. We got 3 left. I need to bail out of the Child Called It talk immediately. So, do you have a happy song coming up next?
Little rough patch. I do. It's not as sad as the last one.
Perfect.
This one's called Overseas. Well, okay.
See, I thought maybe you had like a Child Called It story or something, but you just read the books and were sad.
I read the book and it made me very sad. Yeah.
Okay,
I
I'll
don't
quit
know.
going back to it then. We'll move on.
I
Your next
prefer
song.
to not delve into trauma
Fair enough.
on live television, but yeah, this was it's like cute little love song. It'll
Perfect.
Bring things back up.
Let's do it.
Sweet.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ezra, James, Phillip.
Well, I'd sell my soul for you. Oh, darling, you know take your time, 'cause lover, I'm yours and you're mine. No, you're mine. And when you go overseas, don't forget me, 'cause I'll be on my way before the year is new. In your eyes I call home. In your heart I roam. No, I've never felt this way, so darling, won't you stay? 'Cause these cold winter days are sure to make me blue.
You're watching Stripped Down Live with Ezra James Phillip.
Think I'll pack it up and buy a pickup, take it down to LA, find a place to call my own and try to fix up, start a brand new day. The woman I'm thinking of, she loved me all up, but I'm so down today. She's so fine, she's in my mind, I hear her calling. See the lonely boy out on the weekend, trying to make it pay. Can't relate to joy, he tries to speak and can't begin to say. Got pictures on the wall that make me look up from her big brass bed. Now I'm running down the road just trying to come up somewhere in her head. The woman I'm thinking of, she loved me all up, but I'm so down today. She's so fine, she's in my mind, I hear her calling. See the lonely boy out on the weekend, trying to make it pay. Can't relate to joy, he tries to speak and can't begin to say. Oh.
You were watching Strip Down Live. We were wrapping things up with Ezra, James, Phillip. We'll get Bryn Kreisa back into position here, and we'll talk to our social media correspondent as we are burning through time. Bryn Kreisa, what is going on? What are the people saying?
Ooh, I missed a few comments during that song. Yeah, lots of just positive comments. You're incredibly talented, which we all know. You're amazing, Ezra, says Matt.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, I'm just doing some catch up here. Amazing voice, lots of positive comments. People are really enjoying it, as am I.
Great.
It's been a pleasure.
That's always nice to hear.
I actually have a question
Yeah.
myself. Have you ever thought about having a band
I have.
back you up? Yeah.
Finding band members is very hard, especially in this music scene, because I feel like everybody's in bands with each other already, and it's just like everyone is so busy.
Yeah.
So busy. So it's hard to. But yeah, I'm looking.
Cool.
Bryn's
Yeah.
follow-up question, are you in need of a bassist?
Yes.
Hey, there we go.
Wow. That'd be like a super group.
Courtesy read
Would be
between the
super
lines
group.
there.
Yeah. If you
I was
need
picking up what you were putting
if
at.
you need a tambourine / triangle player.
Hey, that's an important job.
Yeah,
and
It
also,
is.
it's kind of
It's
hard
not
to
so
play
bad.
the tambourine. I just don't have the wrist muscles for it, I
I
guess.
think we got something here.
Yeah.
I think.
I got you covered.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right. Should we give a shout out to our sponsors once again? I always rush this at the end, so let's take our time with this. Huge thanks to our title sponsor, Earl's Saskatoon. Let's bring that back up. There it is. This show would not be possible without the love from Earl's. And we are going to give away a $20 gift card in a second here. But once again, Earl's supports the local music scene with live music each Friday and Saturday night. And this coming weekend, they are presenting Travis Blanchard. Will be playing at Earl's. There it is up on your screen. Big shout out to Travis and Earl's. They do an amazing job there. Past that, of course, Red Swan Pizza North. In 10 minutes, we will all be eating pizza, compliments of Red Swan Pizza North, Hairstyle Inn, and E-West Music. All right, let's wrap things up with Ezra, James, Phillip. Looking for opportunities to gig currently.
Yes.
'Kay.
Yes.
And working on releasing solo material.
Yes.
Okay.
It's expensive, man.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Where can people go to follow your progress if they
My
want
progress.
information?
Honestly, I use my Instagram.
Yep. Use the gram.
I use the gram. Yeah, it's probably the easiest and most simplest way to like keep in touch with people who actually want to know what you're doing and music-wise and stuff. And I always post like what's coming up and what I'm doing and that sort of thing too. So it's also my personal account, but also my musician account. It's like a nice mix.
How does playing in Chunder Buffet and doing these solo shows differ musically?
Oh man.
Like, how do you gear up
How
for
do I
those
gear up
for
for
those
Chunder?
different shows?
Oh, okay, so I have this thing. I should maybe see a doctor about it, but I barf a lot. Which is awesome because I'm in Chunder Buffet, but
But
every
not so
time-
awesome when
every-
you're off the stage.
every time I played a gig with Chunder, I have like gone and barfed. And we call it a tacky C now, so it's a tactical Chunder. And it happens pretty much every time I play. I barf.
Is that
Every time I play?
nerves, or
Yeah.
is it just
Oh, it's definitely
just in
nerves.
that band?
No, it's
You didn't-
all the time.
You didn't barf tonight,
Yeah, I did.
did you?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I went to the bathroom. It happens. Yeah.
Tumbleweed. Okay,
Yeah.
well, segue.
I'm a puker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
I want to get a t-shirt
That says I'm a puker.
that says I'm a puker.
In my mind, I had a really professional way to wrap this up, but that is out the window now. I appreciate your honesty, and this is the beauty of live television, right?
Yeah.
You never know when it's going to go.
Yeah.
We're talking about music, and we're talking about Puke, and we're talking about The Lion King, and
Rafiki.
Rafiki, and you put that all together, and that's Stripped Down Live. Bryn, who won the gift card, real quick?
Congratulations, Morgan. You won the gift card.
All right, Morgan, send me a personal email, and we'll hook you up with that. Ladies and gentlemen, for the last time tonight, Ezra, James, Phillip. It was an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Play us out.
White man, stop hurting my people. White man, stop hurting my people. My brothers and sisters are hungry. They're knocking on your back door. Would you spare $1 for your home and native land? Would you help feed them for a night? White man, stop hurting my people. White man, stop hurting my people. My sisters have all gone missing. You lost them on your highway of tears. Oh, mister, please won't you find them? Their families love them a lot. My brothers, they're going on a trip. They're headed